was going in this game as an attempt of taking as many threes as possible. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Now Morris. Gafford kicks to Beal. Gafford is screen on Cunningham. Beal can't get it to go. And now the Pistons fast break. It's House outside. Nailed from point land.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. To be honest, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me yet. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say, Ruffles has ridges. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes to start the game. And he said we want to put the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Horford. Following the three-pointer by MP and the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Outside, House. Another three for Detroit.
And that's exactly what he for draining the triple.
Morris against MP. And that'll be two. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks. And a deep three from MP. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. The subject of trade rumors year after year, Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
MP fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, great body control by MP. The pull-up, a very difficult shot to master.
Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's MP. He's got 12. From deep three-point range, and again it's the Pistons from deep.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he's so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Morris with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Morris. That shot missing. Good D by Wood. Pistons leading by 4. MP outside. And another three for Detroit.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Beal. No good on that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished.
Pistons on defense. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Avdija. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards with another miss. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now, here's Gafford.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
MP from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. House has got 24 points. Morris passes to Beal. Pulls it up. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
It's House outside. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Gafford sets the pick for Morris. Inside. Bridges against Gafford. It's stolen. MP looking around. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Beal. Horford with the screen on Cunningham. Here's Beal. Over in the corner, Avdija. Off target from three-point range. And here comes House, leading the fast break. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 15. Beal the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The shot by House is no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the pass to Avdija. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And stolen by MP. Deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Pistons leading by 13. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident.
Almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Christian Wood. Bagley comes in for Miles Bridges. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Saddiq Bey. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Wright, driving the lane, and Wright throws it down hard.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
It's House outside, buries it from three-point range. House has got 36.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Kispert. To the middle. The kick out to Wright. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The shot by House is no good. Wizards trail by 17. And here is Kispert. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with a dunk.
MP way outside. The long distance 3 is good. House has got 39.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the rejection by MP. From deep three-point range, connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied to third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. There's the triple, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keep knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a good, another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? And that one's good. Right.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
And that house.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Wright finds Hachimura. Over Bagley. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kispert with it. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Right outside. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Miles Bridges is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's MP. Then it's Ivy. And it's Stewart in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Knicks was on a mission. He grabbed 24 points and his passing was just incredible.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Valley is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring. Now here's Horford. Wright, and Wright throws it down hard.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
It's House, connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Right against MP. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Washington's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Passes it to Wright. A shot missing. Great D that time from Bagley. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kicks it out to MP. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Avdia. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's House outside. Rebound Washington. Wright dishes to Avdia. Yep, that one goes in there. Avdia's got 4 this quarter.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
It's House outside. Pistons keep it alive. Bagley finds MP. Detroit, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wright with it. Now defended by MP. Kispert setting the pick for Wright. The baseline J. Misses off the right iron. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
26 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Wright. 1 of 2 from the stripe. And a deep 3 from MP. And another 3 for Detroit.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now, here's Kispert. Defense is right there. Horford sets a screen for Davis. The Wizards with another.
Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And of course, 78 points, the mark that Wilt Chamberlain had over 5 decades ago. Kobe Bryant's 81 is up next, but he is already in the most elite of company.
To the left wing, Horford has a wide open look. No good from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Wizards shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Avdia. From the arc. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. And good! There's another.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been...
Hits it again, wow!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button, like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Cunningham against Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morris. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. Wood a screen on Morris. And B from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. Doors when it comes to Avdia. A guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think you think of Avdia, what you think is...
Here.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's House. And he overshot that one, missing. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Lopez sets a screen for Davis. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And he's good on the three ball. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
And that one's good. House.
All night. He just won't let up.
Right against MP. Right block shot. Bagley with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Washington shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Over to the wing. Hachimura kicks to Davis. Hachimura setting the pick for Davis. Back to Hachimura. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his third assist on the night. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And that one's good. Out.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Wright to the wing right side. Here's Kispert. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's House outside, and another three for Detroit.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Wright outside. And Wright throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Kicks it to Kispert. Lets it go from deep. Another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's House. And another one falls. Amazing.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief.
My man's over here breaking records. No cap. That's another 3 points.
Thought to be untouchable. He can.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lopez. There's Davis with the three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Right against Cunningham. And here's Davis. It's stolen by Hunter. A deep three from MP. right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
They've got DeAndre Hunter, Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's MP, and it's Lee in a 2-guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Back to right, from the arc. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Now here's MP. Takes a 3. That shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Steps back. Pass to Jang. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Here's Rogers. Going inside. It's tipped. Detroit calls timeout. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. MP with it. Picked up by Stevenson. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Stevenson, who drills the leaner.
Ooh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Washington. Now here's Wright. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You gotta get at it. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Now here's MP. Bagley, a screen on right. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to Rogers. Right outside. Now Stevenson. Oh, he tries a 3. And again, Washington with a triple. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's House. From deep 3-point range. That one is off. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Rogers misses.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
MP finds Bagley. From deep, MP fires in the triple.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And for Washington, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. There's a screen by Jang. Here's Rogers. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that one's good. House.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right with the ball. Pass to Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like Hachimura on the inside, patience and capitalizing from that tight spot.
And here's MP from outside. The Pistons rebound. Three-pointer. Here's Duren. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Here's Rogers. Here's Stevenson. The shot off that time. And the Pistons going the other way now. And here's MP from outside. Here's Rogers. Pass to Jang. 4-3. And again, Washington with a triple.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
MP way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Washington has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Rogers, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Bagley, a screen on right. A deep three from MP. Misses the three. The Wizards have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Jang. And it's MP with a rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And again, the Pistons missing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The pull-up. The rebound by the Wizards. Jang's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Rogers. It's Jang, high post. Pass to Rogers. It's right on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rogers. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lee with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And the Wizards shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Rogers. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, BA. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Here's Bagley. After the basket by Washington. House misses. Here's Rogers. And it's right missing. From deep, MP. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jang. Out to Hachimura. Now here's Wright. Back to Hachimura. He goes up again. Banked it in off the glass. Hachimura's got 6 in the quarter.
And really aggressive on the old glass as Hachimura put that one right back in.
And here's MP from outside. They grab their own miss. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And Washington has possession after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, Hachimura, not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play, that is part of his game.
Now here's MP. The three is up. Pure from three-point range.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Hunter against Stevenson. Inside, here's Rogers. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. The line for one.
You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard, and his attitude helps inspire others as well.
And here's Morris. Pass to Wright for three. The rebound by MP. And he's going for the oop here. And so it's Detroit. Easy.
More videos like this to come, man. I want y'all to like, comment, for sure, subscribe. Man, let me know what type of content y'all like too. I do a lot of gaming, so I got a lot of games that I can content for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to let you know that 2K and Modern Warfare is like my main two go-to games. This is not just, you know, as one simple channel. I do gaming. I can do some more like funny videos, stuff like that. All type of videos for real. So let me know what more content you guys like to see. And on top of that, man, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. My live streams be going crazy, bro. Like,